Hello everyone and welcome to the F1 corner after the practice session of the Portuguese Grand Prix. Here we are again to take a quick look at the timing sheet and what to expect after those two practice of the Friday. And before we start, please remember to hit the like button and to subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss any update regarding the Portuguese Grand Prix or any race this season. So we are back in Portugal for a second year in a row. It is a very windy day this Friday, and with an undulating track, it was very tricky conditions for the drivers. Most of them complaining of big wind, vibrations, and also it seems like the surface of the track is tough on the tire heating, so drivers having trouble to put heat and temperatures into those tires. We saw Max Verstappen complaining, Hamilton, and other drivers and teams. But what comes out of this first day are the Mercedes are on top. Lewis Hamilton, first place in FP2 this afternoon, and Valtteri Bottas topping the first practice session. Did they make some upgrade that will help them beat the Red Bull this weekend? It is a fair question considering that even in the afternoon, Bottas was third, right behind Max Verstappen. So another weekend to check this battle within the two teams. Red Bull not far behind, as I just mentioned. Verstappen second in both practice session. Sergio Perez struggling a little bit, especially in the afternoon. No better than P10, but he is still learning that car, and he does seem confident after his result in qualifying in Imola 2 weeks ago. So we should not read too much into it. Maybe if there's less wind tomorrow, it's going to help him too. Now, if we start going down, the Ferrari looking strong also. Charles Leclerc, 4th and 7th in both sessions. Leclerc still making wonders with that car every weekend, qualifying 4th in both races. There is a chance that he could do the same this week. Carlos Sainz, surprising, 4th in the afternoon, right behind Valtteri Bottas. Good job. Carlos Sainz, really the driver that is making the most out of a team change, the one that really is improving the most and making up the most ground compared to his teammate after switching team. McLaren may be a bit of a struggle, no better than 8 in both practice session. They were strong in the last two races, but could it be that those windy conditions were not suiting them? It is something we're going to have to watch. Lando Norris got a podium in Imola. He will want to repeat it again this week in Portugal, but so far not looking like their strongest track. Alpine Renault, it's tough really to evaluate that. I mean, this afternoon they were 5th and 6th with their qualifying test run. So is it a track that will actually suit them? We really have to take this with a grain of salt. The morning was pretty tough for them, and we know that they did not perform really well in the first two races. But really a big question mark on Alpine. Aston Martin looking like they are where they've been since the start of the season. Sebastian Vettel still struggling, no better than 15 in both practice session. Lance Stroll 9th in the afternoon. But really it seems like they're still having trouble, still searching for the performance in that car. I really don't expect them to be higher than maybe 8 or 9 once again this weekend. AlphaTauri, also a mixed result. Pierre Gasly looking fairly strong, especially in the morning. Yuki Tsunoda for the first time on a track that he never raced before, so it will be a learning curve for him. He will also change his approach at qualifying to avoid crashing like he did back in Imola 2 weeks ago. But if AlphaTauri can put everything and have a good, consistent weekend, I could see them challenge some of the high midfield team. And then as we go further down the grid, Alfa Romeo, first outing for Callum Ilott, runner-up in Formula 2 last year, and also confirmed as official reserve driver of Alfa Romeo. went out in place of Giovinazzi in FP1. Giovinazzi back this afternoon and actually finished 17th, right behind teammate Kimi Raikkonen. Alfa Romeo showed that they can have the pace to score points this year after almost getting points in Imola, if not for penalty to Kimi Raikkonen. So given the right conditions, Alfa Romeo could be in the mix for a few crumbs. Williams, impressive result again for George Russell, 7th in the morning and 13th in the afternoon, which is really, really good. Nicolas Latifi struggling on his side, and this could maybe give some hopes to Haas. After we've seen Latifi finishing between both Haas in both practice sessions, Mick Schumacher finishing in front of the Canadian driver in both practice. So could it be that Haas will finally fight with another team this weekend? I would not put my hopes up too much, but it is a possibility. Schumacher 18 and Mazepin 20th in both practice sessions. So my prediction for tomorrow, I think we're going to have once again a fight between Mercedes and Red Bull. And right behind them, we're going to see probably the Ferraris, maybe the McLaren. It is touchy at this point to speculate on that. AlphaTauri could once again mix up the cards. And then behind those teams, I think personally that Alpine and Aston Martin might complete the top 10 with a little bit of luck. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Once again, everyone, please smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I will see you once again tomorrow after the qualifying session of the 2021 Portuguese Grand Prix. Thank you and have a nice day.